Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO BrickHeadz review. So today we're going to be looking at a really interesting BrickHeadz set, that being the number 40619, Eve and Wally. This set includes 155 pieces, retails for $14.99 when it released on March 1st of 2023. Now this set, I feel, has to exist not only because we're celebrating 100 years of Disney this year, which I don't know how Pixar falls into that, it's actually just Disney animation, so it is kind of weird. But anyways, this year, 2023, is the 15th anniversary of Disney Pixar's WALL-E. We have only ever seen WALL-E in LEGO form once before. I'm going to be doing a new review of that sometime before or after I review this. We'll have to wait and see when that actually comes out. We're getting LEGO WALL-E again. Really hope that we see some sort of like minifigure scale WALL-E in the future like we saw inside the Incredibles LEGO video game. That would be really neat. But anyways, LEGO making WALL-E is a great step forward. I know I'm going off topic here, but it's really amazing to see LEGO going back and making sets off of these older Pixar films, especially Disney Pixar's Up, and I am so excited to get my hands on that set. As soon as I can get that, I am going to buy it and I'm going to review it for you guys, and I'm just so excited for looking at that set even closer. But so many references. Figures are amazing. Getting back on track with the box art, we have WALL-E at number 193 and Eve at 194. I also have to appreciate the pattern in the background where you have teeny tiny Eves and WALL-Es in the background. Just look at that. The attention to detail from these designers is really amazing. We even get a real life or sort of like animated look of these two characters from the side. And we also turn to yellow from the back, which I think even helps bring out these characters a lot more, especially Eve there. Even though she doesn't have any new prints, WALL-E's the only one who gets them. I think this is a really neat set, and I'm excited to bust it open and take a look at what's inside. Included in the box, you get 2 numbered bags and 2 loose plate pieces, bag number 1 featuring 2 bags, and we also get your 2 instruction manuals. Looking at the instructions, we get 1 for each of our characters. We have 1 for WALL-E and 1 for Eve, which I honestly don't really mind the coloring here. I think the blue kind of works in the background for these, but still I just wish that they would give these their own unique background. From the back of WALL-E, you get your win information, piece count for a page or 2, and your final overall model. And from the back of Eve, you just get a quick rebuild the world advertisement, and nothing for the rest of the sets that released alongside them, in case this leaked, I suppose, but really that's my only complaint. Would have liked to have seen advertisements for the other BrickHeadz that released alongside them, which I'll probably eventually be getting. All built up, we have WALL-E and Eve, which I think is a really great set of characters. I'm so happy that we got them together and not separated. I really feel like we should have seen an Eve set to go along with the WALL-E that we got from LEGO Ideas way back when, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, starting off with WALL-E himself, look at him. We get some brand new prints. We get that little WALL-E logo on a 1x4 brick. And we also have some brand new prints for the eyes on these 2x2 tile pieces. You get some posability with the neck area with those clip pieces, so you can actually move the head up and down and also move it back and forth there. I really like that we get 2 points of motion, not something you see typically on BrickHeadz characters every day. We get some accessories, one being this toolbox, and then the other one being the boot with the plant in it, which I think is such a great reference. Love that they include that, and we even get a reference to that in Eve, which we'll talk more about momentarily. You can also see some different colorations from the very top of the body, I guess to represent like the dial for when he's trying to charge himself with the sun. I think that this would have been a really nice 1x1 print. You can also see how they do the treads here, which is some simple building on the side there. And we also have some trans clear pieces just to help along when you're placing him on the plate right here, which is the typical style that you see for all BrickHeadz characters. Now, unfortunately for Eve, we don't get any brand new prints, though I think she turned out all right. You get this full-on white color scheme, which works well. I especially like how they did her face, except for maybe the eyes. I think that we could have done something special there, maybe even just by including an exclusive 1x4 tile print, that would have worked very well for just maybe making the eye area. Get lots and lots of slope pieces and tiled pieces. I love how they do her arms here, where we get those shield pieces, the Nexonite shield pieces. I think that works well. And you get some transclear in between the neck area, and also from the very bottom on the plate, which is a different design than the typical design you see for these BrickHeadz characters. Now, one last thing that I did want to talk about when it comes to Eve is the fact that she actually does have the plant inside her body, which I think is so amazing. I love that they were able to include that reference. One other thing that I would have really liked to have seen here is maybe a print on her body here with like the little green plant symbol. I think that would have been really cool to see included as well, especially considering we get that reference inside her body. Before I end off this video, I did want to do some quick comparisons, first of which to another regular size BrickHeadz. Now, with this being a $15 set, you get a regular size BrickHeadz and you get a smaller one, that being Wally in this case. Here's just a quick comparison to the Mickey Mouse BrickHeadz that came out back in 2018, I believe. Of course, he's not a Pixar character, he's just a regular old Disney guy. Thought he would work well just to show the size comparison if you're interested when it comes to the designs of these characters. And now, bringing in the big boy himself, we have the LEGO Ideas Wally character right next to our two BrickHeadz. Look at that, that I think makes a really nice display piece. Again, I have to mention, I just wish that they could have made an Eve in this style to go along with Wally. It's just the one thing in my collection that I feel is missing. I'm not sure if they'd be able to do that unless they re-release the set, which I don't think is beyond the realm of possibilities, especially if they do like a re-release for Steamboat Willie to celebrate 100 years of Disney. I think that would be the best route for them to go, just to reintroduce those characters and just give us that build for Eve. I wouldn't even mind if they just bundled the characters for like a $200 price. I would buy that in a heartbeat. But anyways, here's just a look at Wally and Big Wally here, and you can see the difference in their design, of course, with this one being a lot more detailed with that bigger scale for the character. So overall, for $15, is this set worth it? I mean, if you're a fan of Wall-E, the film, I definitely recommend picking this up, and I definitely recommend picking this up if you really want to get the set, as it is supposed to retire by the end of 2023. You do get two brand new prints for Wall-E for both the eyes as well as the body there with the little logo. I especially love a lot of the references in this set with the boot, with the plant, and even just getting the plant inside Eve I think is amazing, though still there is missed opportunities for certain extra prints on the bodies of these characters, especially for Eve, which I think could have been done in a much better way. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so no time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!